Ali has been on the search for someone to hire, to teach, who's not part of his community, who doesn't really know anybody he knows. And he said, look, let me just start somebody and just dunk them in the water as if they were going to do the business the way we've been teaching and we've been doing for a long time. And so he hired somebody and dunked him in the water. And so, Ali, let's talk about Carlos and how you started him. First of all, what was his mentality? What were his fears? And what did you do?
So the Carlos thing, man, you know, I was trying to find somebody for maybe a couple years. You know, Damian will tell you, I'm very selective on who I hire and who works for me. And I feel like the right person kind of always finds their way to me rather than me putting an ad out there and just trying to find anybody. I want to feel that connection before I proceed with any of my employees that I have now. So, you know, Carlos was something that we talked about for a while and finally are able to put into place. You know, somebody brand new to the business, never sold cars. You know, I knew the amount of people that he knew was really good. So I was drawn to that because he's dealt with people, so many different people before. So I knew he had a good network that he can reach out to. And basically just kind of brought him in. He's going to be working under me as a salesman. So he's going to be his own salesman. He gets his own deals, his own, just everything is basically just business as normal, except for I will be his immediate manager, where he's going to answer to me for everything. He comes to me for desk. I'm going to be doing everything for him. So, you know, started out early, you know, he'd come in and obviously he just didn't know what to expect. He's just like, okay, so, you know, what do I do? And, you know, I had to take a step back to realize, what does he do, right? I mean, we've been talking about it. So now that we put it in real life, we put it into place. The first week I told him, I just want you to get accustomed to learning the dealership process, not the process of selling the customer, the dealership process. That means what does an appraisal mean? What does, you know, certain lingo like APR or, you know, test drive. I mean, these are things that we kind of take for granted because we use them every day and we assume everybody knows what that means, but they don't know what that means. So I had to kind of baby step, you know, show him where the bathroom is, show him who in the office he can talk to and who he should stay away from. So, you know, but these are things, Damian, nobody's paying attention to, right? They say, here's your desk, go sell a car. He was nervous. He was nervous because he didn't know what to expect. And I told him the first week, I go, look, I'm not expecting you to sell anything. I don't want you to sell anything. I just want you to get comfortable in your position here. He didn't know what the expectations were. Although I told him I don't expect him to sell a car, at the same time that he felt like that's why he's there. So he felt rushed. He felt rushed, like he was in a hurry to sell a car. So I kind of had to slow him down a little bit, and his mindset was relaxed after a couple days. So, you know, he was anxious. He was happy to be there. I mean, he wants to succeed, of course. And so, you know, I kind of just took him around, introduced him to everybody, kind of just showed him, you know, kind of the ropes of the dealership. Every dealership has different processes that they like. You know, I mean, there's different check sheets and, you know, a deal jacket. I mean, he doesn't know how to fill out a deal jacket. Most people don't even teach you how to do that. So I had him practice a deal jacket. I gave him a sample of one and said, here you go. So that was the first week.